And we are live. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mina Low.
What's the deal? You feel? It's your boy, Day Reezy.
You already know who it is, the homie Booney.
So on today's episode, or this particular episode, we want to basically talk about the police brutality that exists within our community, in our black community. Specifically, yeah, exactly. Specifically within our black kings. Recently, unfortunately, and I know that this is very close to you guys as well. Say his name, Ryan Twyman, 24 years old, who was gunned down, murdered by the hands of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department.
Sharks.
About 30 times.
Yeah.
30 plus times, correct?
Yeah. That's what we hearing.
And I wrote an article on the blog today about it.
Great, right.
Appreciate it. But it's really disgusting, honestly, that we are in 2019 and we still have to hear stories like this. Right. Especially when we have other media outlets, big media outlets, who want to number us.
Yeah.
Or say suspect. No. Say his name.
Right. Say his name.
He is a black man. He is a father. He is a brother. He is a friend. Clearly, he meant something to his community.
Right.
Because
definitely.
I can see, and everybody can see that really hit home for Compton, California.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
And being that you guys have ties to the Compton community because you're from there and you have a lot of people that you know, and even our videographer, Dundee Films, who is very close friends with him or was close friends with him. Yeah,
that was crazy, man. And to be honest with you, like, shit like this has been going on. But right now, I think this is where our community, first of all, shout out to the whole community, the whole, you feel me? Everybody that's over there that was affected by that, you feel me? R.I.P. Benzo, you feel me? Met up with him, chopped it up with him, you feel me? Few brief conversations and all, like, he was a solid guy, man. Every time I seen him, he showed love, you feel me? He shook my hand, you feel me? Whenever we crossed paths, he always acknowledged himself. That was a real nigga. But I think this is pretty much hitting us because this is the final straw.
Yeah.
Because it's the police brutality and the harassment. The harassment never stopped. It's always been going on. But then the police brutality is starting to spike up. I think it really hit us because now it's hitting home. Like, we used to just see about it and read about it. It was like mainly like in the South or like on the East Coast somewhere. Right. But now it just had like a sudden spike within our community. So now this is where, okay, we're fed up with this shit because we've been seeing it. We're already traumatized by the shit that's going on the other side of the country. You feel me? Like, people within the neighborhoods have post-traumatic stress disorder. You feel me? Like, PTSD over this shit because not only is this shit happening, they're showing it blatantly all over social media platforms and everything like that, and shit like that. So right now, this is kind of where we just fed the fuck up. You feel me? And I feel like the only solution to this shit is we have to start policing our own communities. I'm not saying hop in patrol cars and give people tickets. No. I'm saying if you see somebody getting pulled over by the LA County fucking sheriffs or the LAPD, stop what you doing. If you feel me, if you're not on your way, I'm not saying be late to work or no shit like that, but stop what you're doing and monitor what the fuck they are doing. You feel me? Because these people are getting away with certain violations. They're not following protocol at all. They're pulling us over, not even asking for no driver's license, no nothing like that, but they're yanking us out of our cars. When we just sitting outside trying to have a good fucking day, they want to come fucking harass us for no reason, shining bright-ass lights in our eyes for no fucking reason at all. Pulling us, you feel me, detaining us for no probable cause at all. Like, you feel me, putting us in the back of police cars and shit like that. Harassing kids walking home from high school. Like, they have backpacks, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Like, they are fresh out of high school and you are harassing kids. These is kids. You feel me? And they're just treating us just like we nothing. Like, bro, we are human fucking beings, bro. We have things to do. We breathe and we bleed just like you do. So why the fuck are y'all coming in our community fucking with us all the fucking time? Every fucking day. It does not fail. It does not fail. Like, that shit is fucking crazy. So I feel like with our community, we just fed the fuck up with this shit. You feel me? And now this is where we gonna take a stand. So you come around up over there, but then the Rosewood area, Rosecrans Central, in between Maine and motherfucking what's that? Compton Ave, shit like that, bro. We are shutting down all that shit because there will not be another shooting like that. I guarantee you, because we is on y'all monkey asses for real. Because that was some bullshit. R.I.P. Benzo, man.
Yeah, man. That shit's tough, man. I think, basically what Reezy said, it hits home because that was somebody who was connected in our community, like our own backyard, basically. I said it today. I did make a post about it, and again, man, condolences out to his family, his community,
man, especially
the
mother to those kids,
mothers, everybody who was connected to that man. Condolences, because again, it hits hard. But basically, what I was saying was on Instagram, I made a post because we had to say his name. We hear it all the time. We hear it all the time about how the Ferguson shooting, the Trayvon Martins. You hear about these names and these stories, and you just like, damn. But sometimes it don't hit hard enough until it hits somebody in your community or somebody you actually know. And I think honestly, I don't know. Man, that's just tough. You know what I'm saying? You can't just let that shit go. But at the same time, it's like it should never took this much to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
For us to understand how hard that shit hurts.
Yeah.
Right. That's all I really can say.
And,
I respect.
Just for a quick thing, like for everybody out there, bro, you don't have to know this man personally. You don't have to be best friends with this person.
Right.
You feel me? We're so touched by it because I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, he was my best friend. We hung out every day. I'm not going to say that at all. But I have come in contact with this man. And for the simple fact that could have been any of us.
Right.
He was complying with the sheriffs.
Man.
He was complying with them, and they still shot him down in cold blood in front of friends, in front of a baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why it's touching so hard for us, because he's from a community where we grew up in, and he was doing what the fuck he was supposed to do, probably what his parents taught him to do, probably what, you feel me, he felt like he should, what he felt like he should do. You feel me? Just seeing the shit seeing how the sheriff operate. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure that wasn't the first time he got harassed. You know what I'm saying? So from his own personal experience, he probably felt like this is what he's supposed to do. Right. And they still shot this man.
And I'm going
to feel me? That's the reason why we're so affected by this shit, because it could have been any of us.
Yeah.
You feel me? It could have been, not even just us, the young black men in the community. It could have been your mom. It could have been your auntie.
Anybody.
It could have been your pops. You feel me? It could have been any of us. So that's the reason why it's really touching so much, because he did what the fuck he was supposed to do, and y'all still killed this man.
And I want to take another step further. 30 shots.
Yeah.
You're not telling me that's
unacceptable.
Yeah, 30 shots. One shot still is far too much. But you're telling me you shot this man, Ryan, 30 times? Nah.
And y'all can't tell us why.
Yeah. So speaking of that, I did not know him personally, and I didn't need to. Like you said, I'm not one of those people. The only reason that I do need to know and talk about this is because I am black.
Yes.
That is my brother.
Absolutely.
Anybody who is going through anything, whether you're black or whatever, time to pull up.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for this platform that we're able to talk about him and able to write about him. And I took it a step further to even contact, because when I found during my research, of course, KCLA, they were talking about the deputy who wrote a written statement about what happened, and it was taken down.
Of course.
So I actually wanted to go ahead and try to obtain that written statement, because that matter. All the details matter as to why was he gunned down, especially if he was unarmed.
Right.
And he followed directions.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And the fact that this was happening in front of his family. Yeah. So why was this taken down? And so I called the LAPD. They gave me the runaround, of course. I got transferred over to homicide, of course. No, this has nothing to do with us. You have to go to this LAPD. They're LAPD. They have nothing to do with this. So just all this runaround, right? And it's just like, there's been so many different occasions like this, unfortunately, where the deputy wrote a written statement. When the facts start coming out, we don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's just like, there's been so many different occasions like this, unfortunately, where the deputy wrote a written statement. When the facts start coming out, we don't have it anymore. Yeah. Right.
And, like, I want to take a step further. 30 shots.
You only do that when you have something to hide when you're guilty.
Exactly.
Why are we killing? Why are the police, killing, murdering our black brothers and sisters because we're black? That's the only crime. If you don't find any gun, and I'm going to take that a step further. I actually, during that time of Trayvon Martin and so many other people, the shooting that happened in South Carolina, that hits home too for me because I went to school in the South. So unfortunately, I've been affected on all these different occasions and all these traumatic experiences. So for example, my friend, her mom died in that church.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And so she had to master up the courage to finish off college without a mom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because you're dying out the hands of pretty much, even though this wasn't police brutality, but they still covered it up.
Yeah.
For a white man.
Yeah. And then how they treated him.
Yes.
After they caught him. Like, you feel me? Was that the one where they took this nigga to Burger King?
Yes.
And he had on the bulletproof vest and all that?
Yes.
Come on now. But
yes.
meanwhile, a man that's just out there just trying to hustle to get his kids.
You
feel me? To get to bring some money home to the table. He get choked out. He's unarmed. And he gets choked out, then he gets shot.
It's really,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's really,
so it's like, come on, bro. Like they're getting more and more blatant with this.
They
shit.
really are.
So we have
really
then obviously nothing is gonna change within up there. So we got to change shit down here. We really got to start standing up for our people.
Absolutely.
You feel me? So like something got to change. We got to protest more. We got to. That's what going back to policing our own communities. You know what I'm saying? Just like it was a video today on Grindface. The sheriff tried to pull someone over and it's in front of the same apartments where Benz died.
Oh, wow.
In front of the same apartments. They tried to pull somebody over. As soon as they pull them over, they hop out the car, walk them to the car, trying to pull them out the car. Not even explaining anything. Mm-hmm. But what happens is they didn't know nobody was standing there. A group of people came walking out them apartments like, nah, we right here.
Yeah.
Y'all thought y'all had one, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all thought y'all had one. Shout out to all the homies that was out there.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't know if y'all want y'all names out there like that, but shout out to all the homies.
Yeah.
If you know my face, shout out to you. But yeah, anyway, they thought they had one. And guess what happened? They left.
Yeah.
No ticket, no citation, no nothing. They left.
Yes, standing up for our community. That's another what happened in Hawthorne over the weekend. It was a woman who it hit home for her. You can hear the pain in her voice. Just being there, recording the entire thing. Mm-hmm. And what they said, I don't know if y'all heard what the police said. Ma'am, do you know him? No, I don't know him. I don't have to know him.
Yeah, because she
lost her boyfriend to the same exact situation.
Right.
They said what they said, which is just so disgusting. We heard a robbery. We got a call that there was a robbery. He fits the description.
But they're not describing
He fits black. Oh, it's just another black man.
Right.
This man said, I went to the store to just get like snacks or something.
Yeah.
Had nothing to, it doesn't even matter.
How can he rob something?
If you have a description, you better investigate before you're pulling out guns.
Right.
What? Are you kidding me?
Right.
They went to war. They were going to go to war.
That thing makes that sad too, because it was like, I believe I counted like 4 or 5 cars.
Yes.
And more were coming.
And more were coming.
And like, then the thing is, you have him already on his knees, complying. You feel me? Like,
so what?
Hands up behind his head.
So what is all this extra
shit?
And
the thing is, like, the dude's already sitting there, hands, complying and everything. And then you see one car come up, and she comes out with an AR.
Yeah.
Like, why you got a bigger gun when you have already 10 guns already on this man's head? But it's like, that's why I don't understand when sometimes people say comply. You could comply so much,
right? And it's still not gonna
matter. So it's like, I used to think the same thing. Oh man, just comply. And then we keep seeing this shit, you're like, I don't know now. Like, I'm gonna comply, but I might still not make. I might not still make it back home. Like, I comply. I could say yes, ma'am, no, sir, yes, sir. I'm still might get shot.
Yeah.
And that's just add on to some of the adversities we have to face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As black people, not just as a black man, but as black fucking people.
But to be honest, as black men, especially, I fear for y'all.
Most definitely. And it's just like, bro, like, what? I don't know why the fuck y'all fear us, because I feel like it's really all out of fear.
I know why.
It's really all out of, like, why are you fearing us? First of all, you have a gun on your hip.
Yeah, no.
I'm just trying to get to work. You have a whole gun on your head. I'm trying to get to work. Like, you feel me? So it's just like, where is this fear coming from?
Let me tell you where it's coming from.
Where it's coming from. Let me know, man.
It comes from the beginning. Like, to be honest, they know how powerful we are.
Yeah.
And what happens, do you know what happens when black people come together? We've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see how many people are in so many high positions? For example, we have a president that was of color.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They envy that. They drag that through the fucking dirt. We might not have agreed as black people with everything that Obama did.
Right.
But guess what? That's one of us.
Come on now.
There's so many other positions that black people have been in and are still doing, and they're making history every second of the day.
Yes. Absolutely.
Do you see what happens when we come together? They fear that. That's why they try to separate us so much, and they try to do it from the beginning of time. And that's why they're going so fucking hard. Because you know why? America is not built for black people.
Come on now. And
it never was, it never is, it never will be, and that's the sad and honest truth.
Absolutely.
And what's even horrible about this whole entire situation, rest in peace, Ryan Twyman, these police, unfortunately, will go walk away scot-fucking-free.
Go on a paid vacation and come back with no therapy, no retraining,
because it's
no
their world.
none of that.
It's their
no
their
none
world.
of that.
It's
Come
their
right back
world.
ready to do the same fucking thing all over again.
And I want to say that is due to their blue code. So if you guys don't know what that is in police talk, I believe I'm saying it right. It's called like blue code. That means you stick to your man. So honestly, that's what they stick to. If honestly, I promise, because I've know people who've been in the force and all that shit. It's literally this how it goes.
Yeah.
Me and Reezy go out on the stop. I'm the bad cop. I did whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
Yep.
Reezy's the good cop. We have blue code. You don't say shit, we're good.
Yep.
That's exactly what it is.
So because they're like that, guess what? Like you said, police our own damn community.
Yes.
Stand up for each other.
Exactly.
That's what they want to do. We're going to continue to come together. We're going to continue to support each other.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that this is getting so big because you have YG posting this. You have T.I., who is a rapper, who's an activist. And hopefully more celebrities will post this as well. You have the Black Lives Matter movement at Los Angeles coming up and talking about we need publicity on this. We need black people, especially in that type of power and that type of platform, to go ahead and continue to speak up. Hopefully Meek Mill sees this as well, because that's something that he is actually like really love. Yeah.
Also, too, want to add another point. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying like, support Compton, and they keep saying it. Don't matter if you don't know this person or not. Like, this is your community.
This is your community.
So, fuck the bullshit. Fuck the politics that's going on right now. This is our community right here.
Yes.
We gotta stand for it.
And this is what's been going on.
Yeah.
That is the sad fucking part about it. This is what's been going on. Now, y'all seen this small clip on the news. Y'all see us reposting the picture. Welcome to our world, people. Because this is what's been going on. I got harassed first time I got harassed by the police, I was in the 5th grade, scared of my motherfucking life.
5th grade.
I was young. I was still in elementary school. They harassed me because I'm just outside. It's the day before 4th of July, popping fireworks. So they pull up. Granted, they didn't have guns, but he had his hand on his taser for some reason. I'm in the 5th fucking grade popping black cats. If you're from the hood, you know what a black cat is. You feel me? I'm out just popping black cats by myself, and they pull up. Like halfway into my driveway, I got my hands up. I'm so scared I kicked my shoes off. That's just how fast them motherfuckers swooped up on me, and it was just like, "Where did you get these from?" I'm like, "Bruh, like I don't know, like you feel me? I already knew there ain't no talents in it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, bruh, I don't know, like bruh, like what the fuck? I'm just out here having fun. I'm a kid. I'm putting these motherfuckers inside bottles. I'm blowing up toys. Mind my motherfucking business. Like, why the fuck are y'all harassing me? I'm a young ass kid, and ever since that day, I kind of knew, like, hey, these people don't fuck with us, bro.
Yeah.
These people don't fuck with us. And I want to give a slight shout out to my man, Brother Reason from the Nation of Islam. He also reposted my man Benzo too.
Yes.
And he's one of the, this man has been holding it down for the community. You feel me? And this man been holding it down. He's actually been holding meetings. He's been inviting people to mosques, not just to, you feel me, convince you to become Muslim or something like that. Just to get the good word, just to get some inspiration. You feel me? Just to let people know that we are standing with each other. And he's sending a good message, man. I encourage y'all to follow this man as well. You feel me? Like, he's sending a very good message about how black people need to stand up for each other and to wake the fuck up, because this shit has been going on. Yeah. Rodney King was just a piece. Ryan Twyman was just a piece.
Damn.
You feel me? All that, the Ferguson shooting, all that going on is just a piece. You feel me? This is just a piece. Now that y'all see what the fuck going on, what we gonna do, black people? What we gonna do? We gotta stick the fucking together, man. And we gotta end this bullshit. The only way it's gonna come to an end is if we come together. We, us as people, we all have to come together and put all this bullshit to the side and wake the fuck up and realize that we are not the enemy at all. Yeah. Your neighbor, your brother, your sister, that is not the enemy. No. Fuck that color shit. It's them. They killing us.
Yes.
And then we killing each other. So what's that doing? Helping them. Man, look. I'm done with this shit.
I'm glad you said that. And I just want to end this note on, I want to just express so much amount of like love to the whole entire black community.
Yes.
To you guys, black kings, black queens, all of you. Like Reezy said, it's time to come together. It's time to continue the marathon. It's time to just stand up. No more negativity, no more hate. We don't have time for that.
We really don't.
We do not have time for that at all. So yeah, rest in peace to Ryan Twyman. Rest in peace to all of our black brothers and sisters who have died by the hands of police brutality. We stand with you. We stand with your family, with your loved ones. And yeah.
And hold your head up high, little Benzo. You feel me? The whole community is standing behind you, man. For real, for real.
Yeah. Mina Low out.
Breezy out.
Boney out.